What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm doing a quick update on the taking the ball on the rise that we did last week. There were a couple comments that said that I missed some things, and I want to give you guys exactly what you're asking for. So in this one, we're going to go over the ones that I missed, and then we'll build on it from there. So in the last video, I mainly worked on the forehand side, and the comments that we got were actually that I skipped the backhand side. I don't mind doing stuff on the backhand, but just so you guys know, a lot of the stuff that I did cover on that side applies to the backhand side as well. The one comment that I saw that had some weight to it was the backhand side tends to have a little more variety, like when we tend to take slices or change our grips more on that side. So I'm going to go directly into those things. I personally do not recommend trying to hit slices on the rise very often because, as you guys remember from the first video, I said the ball trajectory is already naturally going up. So if the ball hits the ground and then my racket, it naturally deflects at this angle, with my racket being flat. So if I take it and I open it up more, it actually becomes more difficult to control. Can you do it? Yes, obviously. But there's a little bit more fine tuning that goes into it. You actually find yourself not even really fully opening the racket. It's almost perfectly flat, just like a slight angle, and then your motion's a little more horizontal. If your opponent takes time away from you, that's going to be what you end up doing. So here's how you do that. So I have the ball machine set to land the ball right about here, coming in pretty fast. Now, I'm just basically taking my motion and making it very small for the moment, and I am making all of these, they're just clearing that by about this height. The reason why I have it at this angle is I want you to realize how much time I have to actually deal with that ball. The ball's landing right in front of me, and this is really all I get to do. Don't take your slice on the rise and try to create this big motion. In most cases, you're not going to have enough time to execute it. It's going to end up being more like a half volley. Your racket lines up, slightly open, and then again, that natural deflection goes up, take it back slightly, and that's all it's going to be. You take that racket back just behind the leg, and you square it up and you go through. You don't want to try to do that too often because the timing of it takes a lot of skill. And again, if I'm here taking balls on the rise, I'm probably under a lot of pressure. And if I'm under pressure, I'm going to try to go for the thing that's the most effective and then use it to reset the point and neutralize the point. Once I'm back in position, then I could take my motions and make them bigger. If you want to try and go for the full slice, you'd end up just backing up, giving yourself time to reset the point. Now, when we talk about taking your normal backhand stroke on the rise, if you want to get into the details of that, the timing of it and the meaning of what you're going to be trying to do is going to be the same as what we did on the forehand side in the last video. The only difference is going to be with the backhand side, you'll see people drop to that knee a lot faster than they will on the forehand side, just because there's a lot of loading and coiling. When you use a two-handed backhand, there's much quicker ability to just flip the hand back and forth. Use your left hand to keep that shot stable, and once you're in the position where you're able to brace it, it's the same as what we talked about before. Right to there. Ball comes in, you're nice and stable, you just extend outward. You don't have time, again, to be pulling swings like this under pressure. It's going to be here and out. Again, like I said, this video was meant to be super quick, just to touch on the things that people said that I missed. I'm going to be putting up 2 videos this week. This one is just to catch on all the things that I didn't touch on before, and then the video that comes out after this one will be what is our regularly scheduled programming. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Again, super quick, not complicated. You want to look at when to make their shot small, and if you're taking the ball on the rise with the actual backhand, you just want to brace that left hand, push it through. As I say at the end of every video, if there's somebody that you know would benefit from these little things, send it off to them. But other than that, we will catch you guys in the next one.